Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you guys have been doing well. It's been a few days, maybe a week or two since I've uploaded. I've been playing Battlefield 6, Ghost of Yote, and My Hero Ultra Rumble, Genshin Impact. Yeah, not Genshin Impact, but it's a Genshin Squadron. I don't play that dog shit, but Genshin Squadron, like Dragon Ball Genshin Squadron, I've been playing that. So I've been busy, and work and everything else gets in the way and making other videos. But, hey, man, let's talk about this video I had to make because it's about a Xenoverse 3. I have not talked about anything Xenoverse. I have not made any Xenoverse 2 videos. I mean, guys, my channel started off with a Xenoverse 2 video. That was my very first video, was a raid video on a Xenoverse 2. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not been on a Xenoverse 2 since 2020. Last time I touched it, I did not go back for the PS5 version. The reason why, guys, is because the game just kind of it's good, but honestly, man, I'm ready for a Xenoverse 3. And now we got the news that Xenoverse 3 is going to be, we got details on it. And potentially it is the next Dragon Ball game. I mean, honestly, it's got a release date. Well, before you might say the source of who this person is, look, his source, apparently he's been right quite a few times. So, I'm gonna take his advice on it, right? And also Xenoverse 3 was apparently supposed to get revealed in 2024 and then released in 2026, right? That was the plan. And this kind of lines up with that. So what he says in this is that his source talked about how Xenoverse 3 had numerous delays and, had numerous, like setbacks for the game, and it got redone, which kind of makes sense because it would make sense because you would have thought of all the games, Xenoverse 3 should have been out by now, should have came out years ago. I mean, dude, we're coming up 10 years since a Xenoverse 2 came out. GTA 5 and a Xenoverse 2 are basically neck and neck at this point of how much content they've just been milking out of that game, right? So, I mean, like I said, a Xenoverse 2 is about to turn 10 years now, right? And also, which made this news, before I get back to the details, let's go over the details before we get to our next point. The game's supposed to come out 2027 to 28, which kind of makes me line up with, if it's 28, that's probably a PS6 title. And of course, PS5 title as well. But honestly, man, it's more like it's going to come out, if they really are going to try that, they might do 28, most likely for the PS6 to be there with the PS6 like as like a launch day title, or they could go for 2027. The game has very beautiful graphics, which again, if you guys remember my video on, 16 things Xenoverse 3 needs. By the way, that video came out back in 2020. That's one big thing I've wanted to see, was a Xenoverse to look even more better. And honestly, there were so many modders making amazing graphic packs for that game, and it makes you realize, like, and think, like, damn, like, why is it that there's modders out here doing better jobs than the devs? And also, when they released that PS5 version, man, it still didn't look like it was cool, man. But I'm loving everything about this. As you know, I've been waiting for Xenoverse 3 for a very long time. Like I said, I'm happy with all the Dragon Ball games we've got in the time being, but that one game that everyone, no matter what you want to say about it, because you have people now turning on Sparking Zero, but there's one crowd that never turns on his game, no matter what, is the Xenoverse fans. I don't care what anyone says. The Xenoverse fans, for some reason, will never turn on Xenoverse, even though sometimes they'll have some dumb shit. They never will, because I will tell you one thing about Xenoverse. When Xenoverse 1 came out, that was a very addictive game. That game, to get a physical copy, was so hard at the time because so many people were buying the game, right? And then when Xenoverse 2 came out, people started shitting on Xenoverse 1. Don't get me wrong, Xenoverse 1 had a lot of issues at launch. I mean, you couldn't even get into a game. You couldn't even play online on a Xenoverse 1 at launch, right? But over time, the game was amazing. It grew on you, right? And dude, for me, Xenoverse 1 was amazing. Then Xenoverse 2 was even more amazing. And after that, you kind of just wanted number 3, because you would think, like, okay, you were like, hypothetically, Xenoverse 3 got to come out 2020. Never happened. Okay, cool. Still, no Xenoverse 3. We're in 2023. We got an update for the PS5 version, more DLC. So, 10 years later, getting a Xenoverse 3 is fucking crazy. It's like basically almost close to how long we waited for Budokai Tenkaichi 4, Sparking Zero, right? And I mean, some people don't want to even call it Sparking Zero, Budokai Tenkaichi 4, the way they've been doing that game. Honestly, man, Sparking Zero is finally getting some love. Fighter Z is getting love, right, man? So, dude, we're Dragon Ball fans are eating, man, no matter what, right? But Yeah, man. I mean, this is my opinion, very amazing news. And now let's move on to the next. So, at a Dragon Ball event that's going to be taking place in Japan, we are going to be in reveal on a brand new Dragon Ball game. This event's going to go over a lot of Dragon Ball related things, including games, the app, the mobile app, and just anything Dragon Ball related. And they specifically announced that a new game will be revealed there. And like I said, man, dude, this is kind of is all lining up. You see hype talking about it. What could this game be? Are y'all betting that it's going to be Xenoverse 3? I'm 1000% betting it's a Xenoverse 3 no matter what. It has to be. This is a big Dragon Ball game, a game that, like I said, guys, this makes you realize that a Xenoverse 3 has been planned for so long, right? That it got delayed so many times and it got redone so many times because I'm assuming they probably saw a lot of feedback from the people with the Xenoverse 2 and what they wanted, and that's why they kept releasing DLC to see what they would like or what they wouldn't like, right? But hearing that the game has been redone a lot and that it got delayed quite a bit, this makes sense, man. So 2026 it gets revealed and it could release. And like I said, the time frames this person leaked was basically 2027 to 2028. So it kind of makes sense that a year after we would get a Xenoverse 3. So my bets are we are going to get a Xenoverse 3 revealed this January. So I'm excited, man. I'm hoping that Bandai has been listening to everyone who's made videos. I'm going to be making another video on things that a Xenoverse 3 needs. But, dude, the stages need to be top tier. We have to see stages from movies, non-canon movies, everything. Because that's what Xenoverse whole universe is, based on what-if scenarios. I want to see a story where Radix and... Radix and... what's it called? What's his name? Fuck, what the hell's his name? Uh, why do I keep forgetting his name? Jesus. Nappa. Goddamn, Nappa and Radix. I want to see Nappa and Radix Super Saiyan. I want to see what Nappa would look like Super Saiyan 3, man. Like, could you imagine an SSJ 3 Nappa? That's funny as hell. But another thing, please add PyCon day one. I am tired of you guys acting like he's this curse, like the game doesn't need to have him day one. Do you understand that there has been multiple Dragon Ball games? Do you understand that Xenoverse 1 didn't have PyCon? Xenoverse 2 didn't have PyCon until later on? You do know we got PyCon in 2000, was it 21 or 2020? Like, the game came out 2016. And we got PyCon in 2020. We need to see PyCon day one. And also, the roster has to be top tier. That roster has to have at least more than... You know what they need to do? They need to beat the Budokai Tenkaichi games. They need to have all variations. They need to make sure that roster is up there. We have quite a few characters. There's so many characters from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, even all the non-canon movies, more characters that we don't know about in the manga, characters that are exactly in the super manga. So there is so much they can add right now. So I'm assuming that's probably why they delayed this game so much, is probably, and I'm hoping is because of the rosters they're trying to make, all the stages they're trying to add, and just to make the game amazing, man. Honestly, because, dude, I have been wanting a Xenoverse 3, man. I have been, honestly, I can't wait to see the online community. Because, bro, there's one thing about Xenoverse fans you don't understand. They're not like how Sparking Zero fans are, how Kakarot fans. Everyone always like, oh, the game's dead and this and that. Look, a Xenoverse 2, people said the game was dead. Dog, it's 10 years we're about to come in that game, and that game still has people on it. Now, do keep in mind that sometimes you can't find matches on certain modes, etc., whatever it is. But, dude, I'm just happy that we will get back to endless battles. What's it called? Parallel quests, raid bosses, raids, everything, etc., and whatever else new they add to the game. Honestly, man, I would love for them to add a co-op campaign for this new campaign for Xenoverse 3. There's so much they can do with this game, and I'm hoping that they listen to the feedback from the community, all the people that have represented Dragon Ball Xenoverse, people who've built their channels on Xenoverse content, right? You got from Thundershot, Rhymestyle, Siriax, Afro, etc., like all these people that built their channel off of Xenoverse, right? So I just hope that they've been listening to all of us as well, and I just can't wait to see it. I'm hoping that it is Xenoverse 3, which most definitely it is. And honestly, man, release time, if this game comes out 2027, I'm even more happy. That's another game to come out, and then maybe the year after they make a PS6 version, because this game is going to come out PS6. It's going to come out for the PS6 as well. Now, that's why I'm kind of thinking they're going to try to bank off of 2028, because I don't see no PS6 coming out 2027. I see it coming out 2028. So We'll see, man. Honestly, I just can't wait to see this game. I can't wait to see what it is. Honestly, man, it has to be a Xenoverse 3. I'm 100% confident Xenoverse 3. If it's not, please come back to this video and roast the shit out of me if I'm not right. But I'm confident that it is a Xenoverse 3. So, like I said, man, I can't wait to see what it is. I have more videos covering Xenoverse 3. Like I said, I got a lot of wish lists coming out. Let me know down below what you want to see in Xenoverse 3, improvements, stages. Just what is something you want to see in that game that is just you have been wanting, right? That's not a Xenoverse 2 that you want to see in this game. And if it isn't Xenoverse 2, what do you want to see improved upon for a Xenoverse 3? You know, just like let me know down below. And also, what was your first Xenoverse like game? Was it Xenoverse 1? Was it Xenoverse 2? When did you hop on the Xenoverse series? Like what was a game that got you? Was it 1 or 2? I would love to know. And also, what was your favorite memory from a Xenoverse 2? If you guys can let me know down below. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Remember to like the video and subscribe. I do appreciate it a lot. It helps me out, helps me grow, man. And I appreciate all of you. Stay sane, never lose hope. Peace.